Hey guys, it's Sergi here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be a little different than usual. But, by the way, pangit ako! Surprise!
Alright. Am I pang? No. So as you know, 3 months ago, I decided to come to the Philippines for the second time, by the way, to be with my wife. We got married. And in today's video, we will talk about how is it living in the Philippines after 3 months being here. I mean, she was here before. It's me who is new here. Disclaimer, everything that we are talking is our point of view. It can be different from what you will experience or what you are experiencing. So yeah, it's just our thoughts on everything. So number one, my expectation was that everything is much cheaper here than in Slovenia in Europe where I'm coming from. But it is somehow true, but on the other hand, not really. So it is cheaper, guys, that's true. For example, the apartment rent, food, like most of the things are cheaper here. But what gets tricky is because you think that it's cheaper, you're buying more than you would before, like back in Slovenia. Because like you see things, oh, it's so cheap, let's take it. Even though she's like, are you sure it's not that cheap? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna treat you, it's okay.
And I think it also has something to do with the fact that when you first arrived here, you really didn't know the value of things in peso. But now, after 3 months, I would consider it cheap, but for him, it's expensive. So he learned his lesson the hard way.
Yeah, guys, I learned my lesson. I value pesos now, and sometimes even 100 pesos for the tricycle is too expensive for me. Sorry, guys, but
Yeah.
I'm not the cheap guy though. I hope not. I was aware of the weather, so what I was expecting is dry season, it will be hot and sunny all the time, and then rainy season, it will be raining. But I didn't really expect that rainy season means creating pools in the middle of the city. Literally, everything is flooding, like up to the knees sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes even up to here.
Yeah.
But good thing you haven't witnessed that yet.
And I hope I will not. And then another one is somehow connected to the food. I was not really expecting that it will be that difficult to get like European style food here. Before you bash me, I know there is McDonald's, Burger King, and a lot of pizza places. That is all true. But what I'm talking about is like European style bread or like sausages, salami,
The cheeses too.
cheese, yeah, the like different kinds of cheese. Those things are kind of hard to find.
There are something similar, but they are not exactly the same. Like
Yeah.
we don't import those brands in here.
Like juicy tenders, they are so sweet, guys, and color red. That was like one shock for me in the beginning. It's good. I tried it. It's okay. Like I appreciate it. I know this is a different culture and everything, and I'm trying to adapt to it.
And I think it's because, unlike in other countries, there are a lot of Filipinos, for example, in Italy, US, or like Asian in general. Like they are all over the place in Western countries. But Europeans here in the Philippines, I feel like there's just a lot of people from different cultures, and it's hard to find European stores, right? Because
Yeah.
in Slovenia, there is an Asian store.
Yes, we have like Asian stores, which you don't really find here. Like I was searching for like Euro stores, European stores. It's nothing too like find. Guys, if you know any, let me know in the comments. I will appreciate it a lot. But so far, I really cannot find anything. Alright, the second part of the video, we will talk about the things that we had to adjust to. For example, the weather. The last time I was here, it was rainy season. It was not that hot, but when I arrived here now,
So it was on May, if you guys didn't know.
it was so hot and humid. I already thought I got hang of it, and it got even more hotter. I know the first night, she's used to sleep with fan on. I couldn't stand that. The fan was blowing in my head, like, you know, the sound of the wind in your ears, and it was like blowing directly on you. Even though I was hot, like after a few minutes, I was like, "Darling, I cannot sleep like that." And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, I cannot. Fan is blowing directly in me. I cannot sleep like this. So that was one thing I had to adjust to. So at the beginning, we were sleeping mostly with the AC on, but the AC would make it super cold. So I was like covering myself with the blanket and sheet too.
So he couldn't find a middle ground, because if we will use the fan, it would be too noisy and disruptive. But if we turn on the AC, it will feel comfortable in the beginning, but then it gets colder, and he doesn't like cold that much. And he doesn't really have a lot of clothes on when he's sleeping in the bed.
But it's okay. Now I kinda can zone out the noise of the fan, and we barely touch the AC throughout the night. Do you have anything to say? Like, what did you have to adjust to, like a next thing?
I think I needed to adjust to not eating a lot of rice. Because if you know, we've done our very first grocery shopping, and in my household, we would buy like 25 kilos of rice, so that's like one big sack, and we would eat it for like 1 month or 1.5. But with us, it took 3 months for us to consume it all, and that's just like 5 kilos. And I realized that we are not eating rice that much. And what I really don't like is, for example, I will cook 1 cup of rice, and he would just eat like 5 spoonfuls.
Hey, that's enough.
It's difficult incorporating 2 diet. So European diet and Filipino diet.
Going to the food again, it would be Filipinos really like to fry things in a lot of oil, which is okay, but for me, like with my stomach problems and everything, I don't really handle well very fatty, greasy food. Try to explain that to a Filipino family. For example, you go for a visit and they are offering you food, and like you eat konti lang, like a little bit, and your stomach gets upset and they are offering you more, and they're like, "Why are you not eating more? This is why you're skinny." You know, try to explain that your stomach is not handling fat and like grease well. Like it's okay. People will understand when you explain it. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, they are forcing me to eat, or like they will not understand, because Filipinos are really like friendly, like really trying to feed you, give you the food, you know, make sure that you are full, you're enjoying, really hospital people, which is good. But for me, like, you know, turning down the food, it can offend them. I would feel uncomfortable because I really love Filipino food. It's good, but I cannot handle it in big portions, and maybe spices too. Like, you really like spicy food, and I know we would order things, and I'm like, "Darling, this is spicy," and she's like, "Oh no, it's it's not that spicy. It's like just okay.
It's mild spice.
It's mild, but for us, like in Slovenia, that's already like super spicy. Like if you will order food and say make it spicy, that's what you will get. You know, but here they are just calling it mild spicy. The public transport, where I'm coming from, like how I'm used to, the trains, they would be riding every hour, and so do the bus. So you need to be really on time and you need to catch that bus. Other way, you will be late, you will miss it, and you will have to stick somewhere for 1 hour to catch the next one. But here, you have tricycles everywhere. You have minibuses, jeepneys. They're driving like every 10, 15 minutes. Like if you miss it, you know in the next couple of minutes there will be another one passing by. But it's so crowded, especially the jeepneys. People, like the drivers, will try to fit as many people as you can inside, and you're like sardines in the can sitting inside,
They're saying 3 more, 3 more.
They're like more, and like tapping the jeep, like go more together. And another big adjustment, which I was surprised that I'm not experiencing that much as I thought so, the phrase Filipino time. So basically what it means, you set up a time, for example 4 p.m, but in reality no one will show up at 4 p.m. It will be like 4:30, 5, maybe even later, Luckily, I was even surprised because our mutual friend, he's super punctual.
Who is he? Oh, really? Okay.
It's Brian! I experienced Filipino time from one and only my wife. And guys, do you dare to guess when was it? In which event? What happened? It was on our wedding day. She was late on her own wedding. I was waiting in front of the church. And she was late for 20 minutes of the agreed time when it's like the last time she needs to be there. So what happened? I was already a little bit late to the church because of the traffic. That friend, Brian, he was already there. Oh my gosh, like, are you a European, huh? We were waiting more and more, and then the people, like, from the church, they started asking, where is the bride? Where is the bride? I was like, I don't know, where is the bride? Can someone text her, like, where is she? And she was like, we're still in the house, in the apartment. Guys, keep in mind the apartment is 20 minutes away from the church. Overall, our wedding still turned out fine.
It was still successful.
She still showed up. She didn't got cold feet. Okay, the next part, things that are better than expected. It's really what people say, that when you're in the Philippines, like, the Filipino people are the most welcoming, friendly people. So that's really true. I experienced it. Random people smiling to you, like saying hi to you, the kids, like they'll be like, hi, It's so cute and like fun and nice to see the people are really like accepting you with open arms and friendly, like they want to help you. People are saying the Philippines are not safe country. I don't know how is it like, but how I experienced it, I really didn't felt unsafe. So far, there's the guards everywhere. Like, people are friendly. I really didn't felt unsafe.
At least for your experience, you don't agree. But of course, we can't deny the realities of those people who visited and had a bad experience.
That's true.
So we are thankful that we are in a safe neighborhood. We have security guards. We have CCTVs all over the property. And everything is just like 5 minutes of walking.
So after talking about things that are better than expected, we need to talk about
the hard part.
For me, the hard part is the data is not working everywhere you go, and the internet connection can be pretty unstable during the storms. When you're in the city, it's working, and then you go from one city to another. In between, you will all of the sudden be without any signal. Data is not working. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And the Wi-Fi like that we have, it can get really unstable. Like it will be fast and then slow and fast. Like, you know, it will be really bouncing up and down the speed.
It really depends on the weather, because Philippines, when it's rainy season, it is really raining. Of course, there would be like interference when it comes to signal transfer. So I didn't expect that we will experience it now that we are living in a condo. So last night, it was raining hard and suddenly everything just went dark. So it is power outage, but after a few minutes they operated the generator and we had the electricity back on.
Another part that's like hard to adjust to is you really see the line between the people that are like doing good here in the Philippines and the poor people, which can be hard to watch sometimes. Like seeing the kids, like they need to help providing family, like straight out of the school, they will go help themselves. They are still in the school uniform, you know, and you really can see that they are doing their best to survive, and it's hard to see it. There are some people like just begging, but there are some people trying to do at least something, like, you know, like how do you say it? The bracelets, they're selling bracelets, or flowers or candies, like they're reselling things. The kids, like the young people, they should enjoy their life being like young, but they need to do those things to survive. And that's like a hard thing to see, to watch, and I don't think I will ever adjust to that. We are always trying to like tip the hardworking people, like for example delivering and it's raining, you know, like show the appreciation, like we tip, or like we buy from the stands like outside. That like you see the people are really hardworking. Maybe they didn't really do a lot of sales that day, like we still try to support, you know, and somehow help them out. But overall, everything's good. I don't think we have other things like hard parts to say.
Yeah, at least for now.
At least for now. So, to end the video with my final thoughts, if you are planning to move to the Philippines, either to visit or to find the love, get married, I would say go for it. Be financially responsible, but it will be good. Like from my point of view, everything is so good, better than I expected. Adjusting was not that hard as I thought, and other people were scared for me. People here are really open, really friendly, easy to connect with. They will remember you fast. You know, it's really amazing how the community here is. Like everyone is very, very friendly and open and helpful. Be ready for a lot of rain and potential floods. So before you buy any property, maybe rent something to see, or ask the owners if it's like a flooding area or it's flooding free area. Be ready to eat a lot of rice. If you are considering living like close to the beach or something like that, you should keep in mind that the electricity can be more unstable, unpredictable. Your data, Wi-Fi can be slower. But like you will enjoy the nature, the beach, of course. So do your research before buying anything or taking a long-term rent. But other than that, I really strongly suggest go for it. The country itself is beautiful. People are the most friendly ones that I ever met. The life here is slower. It feels like you're living the moment and not really living for someone else, like back in Europe. Like you're always working, stressed out, everyone is grumpy, you know, you don't experience that. So the environment, the change, like it's really good and I love it. I really like it here, and I hope if you're considering, it will work out for you too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I answered at least some of your questions. Please don't take any offenses. I don't have anything against Rise or like, you know, living here. It's really like the best decision I did so far, and it's been a way to go, and I know there's a lot waiting for me here. So yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and check out my other videos. I will list down some of the videos. You can click on somewhere here in the end screen, a playlist, subscribe button, you know, anything that will pop up. Click, subscribe, text, comment, do anything, like. So yeah, I really appreciate everything, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.